Hello everyone, welcome to Think Academy and I am your teacher, Ivy. Okay, so today what are we gonna do? We're gonna explore Math Kangaroo 2019 questions. What is Math Kangaroo? Yeah, as some of you already see, Math Kangaroo is an international once-a-year event and always happens on the third Tuesday in March. But due to the coronavirus, this year the competition is delayed. Okay, and it's a multiple choice exam. And also, each student can receive a t-shirt, a certificate of participation, and a gift in addition to competition booklet and a pencil on the test day. So a lot of students love this exam. Okay, now let's go over some rules. So we already know this competition are from grade 1 to grade 12. So we have level 1, level 2, and level 3. And level 1 and level 2 have the same exam, and level 3 and level 4 has the same exam. And it's a 75-minute multiple choice test. And for grade 1 to 4, we have 24 questions. And from grade 5 and up, we have 30 questions to do, okay? But today, we're just gonna go to grade 1 to grade 4 questions. First, let's explore some level 1 and 2 questions. And these questions are from 2019. And these 5 questions are the hardest 5 in this exam because it's in the last 5 questions. Okay, now let's try to do question 20. I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds just to read this question and we can do them together, okay? Let's go! Okay, time is up. I think all of you guys are finished reading this, okay? So, what do we have here? We have 3 squirrels. And what's their name? Annie, Asia, and Ellie collected how many nuts in total? 7 nuts, okay? When we see something that are very, very important, the most important thing to do is that we have to circle it. So we have 7 nuts in total, and each collected a different number of nuts. So what does this mean? If Annie collects 1 nut, can Asia collect 1 nut? Yes or no? No, it has to be different, okay? But each collected at least 1 nut. So all of them got some nuts. Okay, so here what do we know? We know Annie collected the least. What does the least mean? The smallest number of nuts, right? And Asia collected the most. What does the most mean? The largest number of nuts. Okay, perfect. And the question asks us, okay, what about Ellie? How many does Ellie collected? So when you see this kind of question, you may think, oh, there has to be a lot of combinations, so what should I do? Actually, this question is super easy. We just enumerate. Do you guys remember what enumerate means? Just list every possibility out. So here we know Annie collected the least. So can Annie collect 0? No, at least 1 nut is collected, right? So if Annie collected 1 nut, and can Ellie collect 1 nut? No, she has to collect more. So let's just say if Ellie collects 2, then how many does Asia collect? 4, right? Okay, so this works. Let's try. If Annie collected 2 nuts, what about Ellie? Ellie has to collect more, right? Ellie's gonna collect 3. Then what about Asia? Then Asia is only collecting 2 nuts because there are only 7 nuts in total. So does this work? No. And when we increase it, is that gonna work? No. So only possibility we have is 1 combination of 1, 2, and 4. And now, do we know how many nuts this Ellie collected? 2. Very good. So we can get this question. So when you see this question, it's very important that you're going to be brave enough to list everything out and try all the possibilities, okay? Now let's jump into the next question. Okay, still 30 seconds. Let's read this question first and we're going to tackle it, okay? Let's go, everyone. Time is up. Okay, so you already read this question. So what do we know? We know they stuck half of the flagpole into the... Okay, so let's say this. Half of the flagpole into the highest point of the castle. So what does half mean, everyone? Half means when we divide it by 2, right? One part is a half. So this part and this part is a half. Half of the flagpole. And what's their relationship? Are they the same? Yes, because both of them are half. So these two are the same. And what else do we know? It's already drawn here, right? So this part is 20 centimeters. And we know total part is how long? 80 centimeters. So now, if I ask you, how long is this part, everyone? How long is this part? It should be very easy for you, right? How do we calculate it? We can use 80 to, okay, I'm going to write it downwards, okay? 80 to minus 20, and we can get 60 centimeters. Okay, so this is easy. If we know this flagpole is 60, do we know how long is half? What do? We can just divide by 2, right? Or division actually means that we're just breaking something apart. So here, one half is 30 centimeters. So here, what do we know? We know everything, right? This is 30 centimeters, and this is 30 centimeters. And how long is the question mark? Easy, piece of cake, right? 30 plus 20, and we can get 50 centimeters. Okay, who got this question correct? Raise your hand. Yeah, super easy. So we tackled 2 questions already. And remember, it's very important, okay? When you finish the question, you have to circle the answer. And in the exam, we are actually going to have an answer sheet. So you're going to fill in the answer sheet, okay? So the answer is C. Okay, let's get to a harder one. Still 30 seconds to go. Everyone, let's go. Okay, time is up. So this question involves a lot of steps. So when anything that involves a lot of steps, and we can just write them down. And here, we have a lot of color and shapes. But every time, do we have to draw the color out? That's going to take us forever. So what can we do? We can just use the letter to represent it, right? So here, let's say the 9 square we have at first, let's say the 9 squares are what color, everyone? The first one is black, right? So I'm just going to write B for black. Second one is white. Third one is gray. What about the fourth one? White. Fifth one, gray. Sixth one, black. And keep going, okay? White, black, gray. Okay, let's double check if it's 9, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we've written this down. And first, what is happening? After the first step, what's happened? Annie replaced all the black with the white ones. So all the blacks are actually turned into the white ones. So let's see how many blacks we have here. Here we have a black, here we have a black, and here we have a black. And they've all been turned into white ones. So now, what's a 9 square look like? White, white, gray, white, gray, white, 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 gray. Great job. Okay. Now, second step happened, right? So Bob did something. What did Bob do, everyone? Bob replaced all the gray with the black. Okay, so now all the grays are turned into blacks. So how many gray do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, and they've all been turned to black. Okay, after second step, what does it look like? Speak out loud, okay? Do it together with me. White, white, black, white, black, white, 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 and black. Great job. Okay, now are we done yet? No, there's another step. Okay, so Chris did something. This is the last step. Okay, I hope. Chris, what did Chris do, everyone? Chris replaced all the white squares with the gray. Okay, how many white do we have here? White, 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 white. Oh, so many white. And we're going to replace that with gray, okay? So this becomes gray, gray, black, gray, black, gray, 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 black. So many grays, everyone. Okay, now we're actually done here. And let's compare this one with the answers. And let's see which one answer is correct, okay? So this first square is gray. Is A correct? No, because the first one is black. Okay, is B correct? No. Is C correct? Maybe. Let's leave it there. Is D correct? Maybe. Is E correct? No. Okay, but look at C. All of them are gray. Is our final answer we got, all of them are gray? No. Then let's just check if D is correct. Maybe none of them are correct, okay? So, gray, gray, black, gray, black, gray, 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 black. So our answer choice is D. Okay, next time when you see this kind of question, don't look at the answer choice first. Let's do it together first. Then we compare it with the answer choice. And you can get your correct answer, okay? Great job. We've tackled 22. Now let's tackle this. Still 30 seconds. Everyone, let's go. Okay, time is up. So, who's the main character here? We have Peter. Peter chooses a square of 4 cells in the table so that the sum of the 4 numbers inside the square is greater than 63. Which of the following number must be in the chosen square? Oh, what does this mean? Okay, let's read it again, okay? Choose a square of 4 cells. What does square of 4 cells mean, everyone? So this, I'm going to color it. Let's look at the screen together. So this is the square. Sorry for my bad drawing, but this is the square of 4 cells, okay? And the sum of them inside has to be greater than 63. Okay, everyone, look at here. 1, 2, 6, 7. What's the sum? Very good. We can just use 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 7, and we can get 16. But everyone, observe carefully. Are there any unique things hidden here? What's 1 plus 7? 8. What is 6 plus 2? 8. So we can just use 2 times 8. Okay. Does this always happen? I don't know. Let's just pick another square. Let's say this is also a square, right? Let's pick this one. Okay. Let's see. 8 plus 14 is 22. 9 plus 13 is 22. Okay, now we have a tool in our hand. So, we have a final square. We don't know what number are inside, okay? But we know that the sum inside has to be greater than 63. So, A is the number, B is the number. A plus B has to be larger than what number, everyone? Okay, I have here some answers. 63 cannot divide it by 2, right? But we want it to be greater than 63. So, 64. And A plus B has to be larger than 32. Okay, so let's just observe what are some numbers that add up to 32. Okay, 12 plus 18? No. 13 plus 19? Yes. So does this square work? Okay. Sorry, is this square gonna work? Yes, because they are gonna add up to 64. Great job. Okay. And since this square works, does this square also work? Yes, of course, because the number inside are much larger than the previous square that we drew, right? So these two squares works. And what is the question asking? Which of the following number must be in the chosen square? So these two are the chosen square. What number must be in there? 14 and 19, right? And do we have 14 here? Yes. Do we have 19 here? No. So we're just gonna pick 14 as our answers. Okay, great job, everyone. So this one is that you have to observe really carefully and see, oh, is there any pattern inside? Okay, now let's try this one. This one is the last one in 2019 exam. So last question, I'm gonna give you guys 45 seconds to read it and try to figure it out, okay? Let's go. And I will be right back. Okay, time is up. And I'm back. Okay, how is this question? Does it sound really hard? No, it's actually not hard. Okay. So, this is the machine that Amelia has. Okay. And this machine is really cool. If we put one red token inside, it's gonna give us 3 white tokens. If we put one white token inside, it's gonna give us 2 red tokens. And what does Amelia has? She has 4 tokens, right? 3 are red and 1 is white. And she used the machine 3 times, but each time we're just going to put 1 red token inside, okay? What is the smallest number of tokens she can end up with? Okay, what do we do here, everyone? Okay, since we don't have a lot of space, let's do it here. So, what do we want in this question? Smallest number of token in the end, right? So each time when we put this into the machine, we want the coming out thing to be as small as possible. So which one should we put inside first? If we put the red inside, we're gonna get 3 white tokens. If we put 1 white inside, we're gonna get 2 red tokens. So everyone, which one do we put first? So first step. Yes, of course we're gonna put the white one first because it's gonna give us 2 red one. Okay, now, can you guys tell me what are the color of the tokens that Amelia has? Okay, she has a red one. A red one. These 3 are what she had previously, right? And the 1 white one that she put into the machine now becomes 2 red ones, okay? Now she has 5 red tokens. Sorry for my bad drawing. And these are actually tokens that are round, okay? So, second round. She has to put 1 in there. What can she put? Only red, because all she has is red. So let's put red inside. And it's gonna give us what? 3 white. Okay. Now, can someone tell me what are some tokens she has? She has a red, a red, a red, a red, and the last red. She changed it to what? Through the machine? The machine changed it to 3 white. Okay, now last step. We have to put 1 tokens inside again. Should we put the red one or should we put the white one? Raise your hand if you think we should put the red one. And raise your hand if you think we should put the white one. Yes, because remember, we want smallest number of tokens. So we should put the white one so we get a smaller number of tokens. So we're going to put the white one again and we're going to get 2 red. Okay, after 3 times, can you guys tell me how many tokens she has now and what color is it? First one is red, 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 and she has a white one, and the last white one, she traded for what? She traded for 2 red. Okay, now these are all the tokens she has. And how many are there? 8. Okay, so for this question, we're gonna pick 8. And the key is that we have to know what do we want. Here we want the smallest number of tokens. So let's always try to optimize by putting the white one and get the smallest number. But if the question asks you to find the largest number of tokens, what are we going to do? We're always going to put the red one and get as many tokens as possible. Okay. Isn't level 1 and level 2 super easy for you guys? If you think it's too easy, let's explore level 3 and 4. Are you guys ready? Okay, these are also the last 5 questions. So let's do this one first. And I'm gonna move myself a little bit so you guys can see. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds. Let's go. Okay, time is up, everyone. So, a hallway has a dimension shown in the picture. A cat walks on the dashed line along the middle of the hallway. Everyone, what does middle of the hallway mean? So if this side is 8, how long is this side? It has to be 4, okay? What about this side? It's also 4. Okay, great. So this is what middle of the hallway means. And what are we looking for? We're looking for how many meters does the cat walk, right? So let's just draw the dashed line here. I'm going to color it, okay? So we have we first walk the red one. Then we walk the pink one. And in the end, we walk the blue one. Okay, I divided into 3 parts. And let's just find each part, okay? So the red one. How do we find the red one? I know there are a lot of ways we can do it. We know this is the middle, right? So here, this long one is 40 and this smaller one is 36. And in the middle, the difference is 4. And if we know it's the middle of the hallway, so we know this is 2. But I'm not going to do this, everyone. I'm going to move the red one. Okay, everyone, observe, okay? If I move the red one all the way on the top, sorry, I'm going to draw it better. Let's say here. Just parallel. Okay, let's say these two red one are exactly the same. Sorry for the bad drawing. I'm really bad at drawing, but let's say these two are the same. Can you guys tell me what is the red one plus the blue one? How long is it? Very good. It's just basically 36 plus 28, right? So this is actually equal to, if I move the 36 over here, this is 36 meters. So what do we know now? We know the red one plus the blue one is going to give us how long? What's 36 plus 28? It is 64. Okay, be careful with your calculations and don't make silly mistakes. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for the pink one. Very good. So the pink one, what can we do? We don't know how long is it. Now we can break it to parts, okay? So pink one, if I want to know, I'm going to break it here. If I want to know pink one part 1, how long is this one? What can we do? Yes, we know this is the middle of the hallway, right? So this is 4 here. Then what about the part 1? How long is the part 1? Let's say pink part 1 is 20 minus 4 equals 16. Okay, what about pink number 2 here? This tiny little one here. Very good, because the middle of hallway, so it's 6 divided by 2, 3 meters, okay? Now, what about the pink one? How long is the pink one? Very good, okay, 16 plus 3 equals 19 meters, okay. So, now, we're looking for how long does the cat walk? So we know she walked the red one, the pink one, and the blue one. So we're just going to add them up. We know red plus blue is 64, and we know pink is 19. So in total, it is 64 plus 19, and we can get 83 meters. Okay, so we can get our answer. Remember, this is pretty similar to the last question. Remember the flagpole we did? For this kind of question, we always break them into parts and find the part that we know and add them up. Okay? So this should be really easy for you guys. And let's do this one. This one is just a word problem. And let's see who can figure out in 30 seconds. Okay, everyone. So here, don't be triggered. Don't fall into the trap here, okay? This is just arranging the word and playing with you. So in the park, there are 15 animals. So the first thing, we know precisely 10 are not cows. Okay, if you think this way, 10 are not cows, then the 10 has to be cats and kangaroo, right? I'm just gonna use C and K for cat and kangaroo. And 8 are not cats. So 8 are what? Cows? Okay, since this cows is the same, so let's do this. So here 10 are not cows, so cats plus kangaroo. And 8 are not cats, so they are cows plus kangaroo. Okay, how many kangaroos are there? Oh no, then what do we do? Okay, everyone, you have to think another way instead of thinking this way. 10 are not cows, but we know how many animals are there. There are 15 animals, so how many are cows? 15 minus 10, right? Easy, we know 5 are cows because the other are not cows. Okay, then how many are cats? 15 minus 8. 7 are cats. How many are kangaroos? This is like a kindergarten question, right? But if you have to understand the question, the word the person who made this question is just trying to let you fall into the trap and stop thinking. Okay, so 15 minus 5 minus 7, 3 are kangaroos, right? That's gonna be really easy. So we're just gonna pick 3. Okay, so always think outside of the boundary. If they tell you 10 are not cows, if we know how many are there in total, then we know how many are cows, right? Okay, great job. Okay, we're almost there. 30 seconds. Let's go. Super fun for you guys, right? And I believe you guys can handle it. You can just nail it in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, after reading this question, I want you to tell me. There are 2 key points here. What's the first key point? 3 of them are red. Okay, I'm gonna use red pencil. 3 of them are red, 3 of them are yellow, 3 of them are blue. So we know it can only be 3 of the same color. And the second thing is that, what? So that 2 triangles with an edge in common are different colors. Okay, these 2 are very, very important. Okay, let's start with an entry point. We know this is red. Can number 4 be red? No. And we know this is yellow. Can number 4 be yellow based on number 2? No. So what is the color of number 4? It has to be blue, right? Okay. So let's say this is blue. I'm just going to cover this. Because I already wrote it here, right? Number 4 is blue. Okay. So what do we do? What's the next thing we do? We know number 5, right? This is yellow. This is blue. So what can number 5 be, everyone? Number 5 can only be red. Great job. So let's do red. Here. Okay. A question for you guys. Can I put for number 1? Oops. Oh my god, sorry. For number 1, okay? Since we only know there's a red, so what can I put here? It can be either yellow or blue. Then we're stuck here. What's the hint here? Remember, there are 2 important information given. The first one is there are only how many blues? 3 blues. How many blues do we have already? 1, 2, 3. So can here be blue? No, so let's cross blue out. So number 1 can only be yellow. So let's erase this. Remember, we have to use all the information that's given to us in the question, okay? Okay, then can number 2 be yellow? No, they share the same edge, right? So number 2 can only be red. Great job, because there cannot put any more blues. Okay, so for the number 3, there are 2 ways we can get number 3, right? The first way is that we know there are 3 blues, and we know there are 3 red as well. So only possibility is to put yellow here. And what else? We know here the shade shares the same edge with blue, and shade shares the same edge with red. So number 3 can only be yellow. Okay, now let's do the question. So which of the statement is true after she finished? 1 is yellow and 3 is red. 1 is yellow and 3 is red. Is it correct? No. 1 is blue and 2 is red. No. 1 and 3 are red? No. 5 is red. 5 is red. Yes. 2 is yellow. No. 1 and 3 are yellow. Is it correct? Yes. Okay, so for this kind of question, we're going to see it a lot in later exams. And the key is that don't be afraid. Just fill in all the information based on what you know and use all the information that's given by question. Normally, all the important information given is the key to solve the problem, okay? Okay, we're almost down there. I'm gonna give you, or let's just read this question together. There are 5 children. We have Alec, Bartek, Karzarak. Okay, these names are very hard to read. Derek and Alec. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E. I'm just gonna write it. Okay, so one of them ate a cookie. And they all said something. But only one children is lying. Now, who ate the cookie? Let's see what they say, okay? So, A says, I didn't eat the cookie. So let's just put a cross there. Let's just believe A is correct. And B said, I ate a cookie. So let's just believe all of them are correct, okay? And C said, Alec did not eat the cookie. So C said, E did not eat the cookie. Okay. D says, I didn't eat the cookie. Okay, right now everyone is correct because there's only one person eating the cookie, right? So, E said, A ate the cookie. Okay. Okay, now we have a conflict here, okay? Conflicts here. A said, I didn't eat cookie. And E said, oh, you ate the cookie. Then who's lying? Okay, everyone, let's say if A is lying. Let's just imagine A is lying. What does that mean? That means A ate the cookie, right? There's only one person lying, so everyone else isn't lying. But B also ate the cookie. But the question says, one of them ate a cookie. So is A lying? No, A is not lying. Then who is lying? Because we have the conflicts here, so E is lying, right? So if E is lying, let's see. E said A ate a cookie. So he's lying, then A doesn't eat a cookie. Then the only one ate the cookie is B. And is everything correct here? Everyone else is correct, and there's only one of them ate a cookie if E is lying. So we know E is lying. So we're gonna pick E. Is that correct, everyone? If you think correct, raise your hand. if you think it's not correct, just do this. It's not correct. I'm so sorry because you guys didn't read the question carefully, okay? The question asks, who ate the cookie? It doesn't ask who is lying, okay? So if E is lying, who ate the cookie? Yes, B ate the cookie. So this is a tricky question, and why the question is put in the end, because try to let you fall into the trap. Okay, so we have to read the question very carefully, everyone. Okay, finally we jump to the last question. Okay, 30 seconds to read it. Okay, time is up. This is really hard, okay? But we know, what do we know? We know ML hands the clothes both using figure 1 method and figure 2 method. And in total, she used 35 towels and 58 packs, right? Okay. So let's see. Here, for figure 1, let's just figure it out. If I want to hand 1 towel, how many clip or pack do we need? 2, right? If we want to hand 2, how many do we need? 4. If I want to hand 3, how many do we need? We need 6. If I want to hand 8, let's say the 8 towels, how many do we need? 2 times 8, right? That's easy. So for figure 2, let's say figure 2. If I want to hand 1 towel, how many do we need? 2. If I want to hand 2 towels, how many do I need? Everyone pay attention here. How many do I need? Remember, if it's 2 towels, we put 1 here, and 1 here. Okay, so we only need 3. Okay, so what about 3 towels? How many do we need? Everyone, 4. What about 4 towels? 5. What about, I'm just going to write B or N. I'm going to write N here. N towels. How many do we need? N plus 1, right? Okay, but we don't know how many are there. But we know how many towels are there? Let's just assume there are 8 towels hanging up using figure 1 and N towels hanging up using figure 2. And in total, there are 35 towels. Okay, and there are how many clip or packs used? Then if there are 8 towels, we know there are 2 times 8, right? Or 2A. And if there are N towels, we know there are N plus 1. And in total, there are 58 packs. Okay. Now, can we calculate it? If we know 2A plus N plus 1 equals 58, then 2A plus N equals 57, right? And we know A plus N equals 35. So what does 2A here actually means? I'm going to rewrite it. 2A means 2 times A. It also means A plus N equals 57. And A plus N equals 35. So, can we find A? So why is this one larger than the next one? Because we add another 8 in it, right? So we know A equals 57 minus 35 equals 22. And do we know N? Yes, then N just equals to 35 minus 22 equals 13. So our answer here is D. Okay, for this question, you can use this method like what I did. I just use letter to represent it. You can also just assume if all of them are figure 1 or if all of them are figure 2 and find the answer as well, okay? So there are a lot of ways that we can use to solve one problem. It's just your preference. Okay, very good, everyone. So this is the last question of level 3 and 4, and it's pretty easy as well, right? So Math Kangaroo is actually a pretty interesting question, math competitions, and the questions are really interesting, and they're not hard if you be careful and don't fall into the trap and think carefully for each question. And remember to take your time because there are 24 questions and there are 75 minutes given to you. So I want you guys to all score really well in our next Math Kangaroo competition, okay? And I'll see you guys next time. And we have a lot more free lessons coming up. In addition, if you want to learn more math problems together with Ms. Ivy, you can also register for our May courses. In May, in level 1, I'll be teaching level 1. In level 1, we're going to study bar charts, and we're going to study understand even and odd numbers. And if you think those two are too easy, you can study level 2 or level 3. And later, we're going to do super well in our math competitions, and you can help your peers if you know all of them. Okay, so if you want to register for the course, you can just scan the QR code, or you can just email us or visit thinkacademy.com. Okay, everyone, it's an enjoyable time staying together with you guys, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Best of the luck in Math Kangaroo competitions, and I hope you liked today's lessons. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. And please remember to go back and review all the questions we did because we went through the 10 questions really quickly. Okay, so bye, everyone.